What's up, guys? How is everyone doing? Sure, I got this set up right. Can everybody see me? Make sure you smash the likes if you do see me. What's up, Bitcoin Broke? What's up, Slave? I guess it is. What's up, Brooke? So, watching this daily candle here, this is where I'm looking at the 9680 to $9,700 range, guys. I really think that'll hold. If it does not, then we're looking, of course, to these lower lows around the 8600 or whatever. But as you can see, I've been pointing out this triple bottom in the RSI right here. And if my lighting screwed up, my apologies. I've been trying to mess with it, but I got it all screwed up right now, I think. So my apologies if it's bad. Litecoin, same thing. Still looking at that $64 range. Looks like it's going to touch down here on the RSI also. Still bullish divergence. We're getting lower lows. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Getting lower lows in the price action, higher lows in the RSI. That's bullish divergence, guys. If this does come down to the 64 and it tags this line, that would still be hidden bullish divergence. It would switch over to hidden bullish. So I still think we're gonna stick around here, guys. I don't believe we're gonna be seeing these lows that everybody are talking about, although I could be wrong. I did want to discuss this real quick for all the Elliott wave freaks out there. If you know anything about Elliott wave, if wave 2 is a deep retracement, and I'll zoom in so you guys can see it. This is just another thing to back up my 46,000 that I'm going to show you guys. Let's do this real quick. We'll look over in 2017. Take a look at it like this. As you can see, using this as a one wave, like we did here, a 1, 2, and then this being the 3 wave up here, the measured move off that gets us up to the 3.618. So that's what that run was from down here in September all the way up to December. You look at where we're at now, it is almost September, and same thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's here. Let me show you guys this real quick. I got this in there. The one wave you can pretty much, I'm just gonna do it real quick so you guys understand what I'm saying, and we'll use this down here as a one wave. 2, 3, 4, and 5 was all the way up to here. I know a lot of people now are saying that and I say EW freaks, that's just kind of friendly, making fun of them or whatever. I used to use Elliott wave a lot. That's how I actually started with Elliott wave before I did anything else. I steered away from it, but anyway, just showing you the resemblance here of what's going on and why I believe we're still headed towards 46,000 by the end of the year. But yeah, if we do just like we did over there, if we take a Fibonacci, go from the bottom of wave 2 to the top of wave 3 to the bottom of wave 4, that gets us up to the same thing, the 3618, which is 46,000. So there you go, makes it look a lot better. That's just another thing pointing out my 46,000 by the end of the year and why I believe we are going to see that. And like I've been saying, there's huge news coming, guys. We all know what's going on with the stock market. What's up, Boston? Shannon said Savvy just whipped that count up. Nice. Ron, Savvy, have you noticed that Ethereum Classic is front running BTC's moves? Yeah, that happens a lot. I mean, like every alt gets their run. but it'll dump and pour back into Bitcoin. What's up, James Cooper? So anyways, guys, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. But like I said, what I'm kind of expecting here, let me go into the 4 hour. I was expecting this to wick down a lot harder and come back up, which we may see. We had this big wick this morning, which people calling a stop hunt, whatever you want to call it. If it's stop hunt up, I do believe there will be a stop hunt down. That's just what happens right in these areas. People are fighting, getting angry, getting bored. This is, you know, a setup for a big move. Like I said, if we go down below this, then I'm looking at the lower targets. This being just the bottom of this wedge I have drawn in here. What's up, Anthony? Good to see you, man. Sparky, always late. Can we please wait till Friday for the moonshot? Yeah, there's no guarantee it's a moonshot. I'm feeling pretty good about it, though. I guess we'll see what the stock market does. We really got to watch the stock market this week. It's going to be pretty interesting. You know, they may pump it up, try to pump it up more. And if that's the case, I believe that's where we would get our drop down to the bottom of the flag, which I don't think is happening. But if it does, I believe the stock markets will do one more fake pump. So, yeah. What's up, Henry? Mr. Magic said, assume the Bitcoin bull run started from 0 to 20K and took 9 years. And we still would be in the correction phase with the peak of about 13K as the first lower high. Would that make sense? No, I don't think so. My opinion, I believe we are right here. Like I've been saying, you know, I was watching Crypto Zombie today, and I don't know who it was. He was talking about somebody that was talking about Bitcoin being like gold in the 70s. I believe Bitcoin right now is like gold in 2000, the 2005 area, 2006, and we're looking for this move right here. I do believe wholeheartedly that's going to happen, guys. I know there's tons of FUD out there, tons of crap saying it's not going to happen. But like I said, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm not like the other channels. Every time you get a dip, they're talking about crazy lows, Bitcoin's crashing. Every time you get a 500 move up, then Bitcoin's going to the moon, but they can't make up their fucking mind which way it's going. So Pineapple Hodl, the Bitcoin. Yes, it should be open pretty quick. If you signed up, I have a web page, her web page in the affiliate section in the Discord. You sign up to that, put your email in there. As soon as she goes live with it, it will notify you. But it's coming soon. I've been dollar cost averaging, so easy, but don't know when to. Sorry, I missed that comment. So yeah, another thing people are talking about is right here, the AEMA crossed the 55. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. And I talked about this morning. The 80 EMA already crossed the 55 EMA. Next is the 13 EMA. And you can see what happened. I pointed this out this morning also. I'm going to point this out to you one more time. And if you look at right, try to use a different color so maybe you can see it good. Let's try blue. Right here, came down, crossed the EMAs under the 55, and right in here, we got the move up to stop that cross. I believe that's what's going to happen here, guys. Same thing. All the same thing. Probably going to come up to here. See what happens here. Once we get up here, we may create a bull flag here and break this. And I do believe when we break this, it's a done deal, guys. We may come back down and test it before continuing up. But those are my thoughts on what's going on. So yeah, man, you wouldn't believe the hate. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess you would. If you're a bull right now, the bears are so screaming for more down. You know, and I hear mixed signals. People are saying everybody's bearish. Other people are saying everyone's bullish. Everybody's fucking bearish right now. Excuse the cussing. I don't want to be one of those channels that I cuss, but just getting sick of the shit, man. Yeah, everybody's bearish. Everybody's calling for 86, whatnot. That's why I don't think it's gonna happen. If you guys were part of my channel, you'll remember back when everybody was saying 6,000 was gonna be this huge resistance, and I said, I was making videos around that time. I said, everybody that thinks 6,000 is gonna be resistance, I'll see you FOMOing in at 7,000. Same thing going on here, guys. Joachim, I don't use the MACD. I need to in for your final squiggle. I have 30K to invest. Should I buy now? Do your own due diligence. I was just bitching in another group today about people wanting everybody else to do the work for them. And I believe the people that don't do their own due diligence and follow people and just go off their calls pretty much deserve to lose their money if they're gonna not put in their own due diligence, man. I know I sound like an ass today, but I'm getting real sick of people. There's some serious jackass idiots with zero knowledge in this space that doesn't bother me. I mean, it's all good if you don't understand, you ask questions and you try to learn, but when you try to talk shit when you have no idea what you're talking about, sickening. Pearson, Savy, are you still bullish on fundamentals on Litecoin? Seems like the team has some trouble with development. Yeah, I'm still bullish on Litecoin, 100%. CNBC just said bearish. Remember last time they said bullish? The opposite happens. What are your thoughts on Grayscale Bitcoin Trust for holding an IRA? Yeah, I actually am looking into that. I really want to do that. Put some money in the Bitcoin IRA. I trust Bitcoin more than our stock market. That's for damn sure. Aggie said, yeah, I remember Carl the Moon called 6K huge resistance and went through it like butter. Yeah, everybody was. When everybody thinks like that, the market is not going to do what they're thinking. Joe Lambier said it's going down, dude. TA is showing it. Just like TA showed 6,000 was going to be huge resistance, right? And just that right there, everybody thinks it's going down. I highly doubt it. Highly, highly doubt it. I don't think it's going to break this white line. I could be wrong. If it does, then we're going to come down to this trend line. Like I said, worst case scenario is 74. But too many people are bearish, man. 20 MA just got rejected. I do not use MA in crypto, only EMA. We'll see what happens in this before close. I believe we may close down here. As long as we don't close below this 96.80 area, we're in good shape, I do believe. I'm gonna put this over just a little bit. There we go. EMA and MA are not the same. That's what I mean right there, Joe. People talk about shit being the same. It is not the same at all. EMA, exponential moving averages, are a lot more touchy to current price action than an MA is. Do some research, bub. Gunsy, what wallet are you using? I'm using Ledger. I do have a Ledger link in the description below the video. If you want to go, that's directly to Ledger. Don't buy them off of Amazon or anything like that. You will get screwed. Anthony said, do you guys realize that one whale can shit on everything? Zoom out and chill. Exactly, man. Everybody gets stuck in these little dinky time frames with their attention span of a freaking ant. Thanks, Sparky. I'm just so fed up with idiots, man. You guys know I don't like COINBASE, but I totally get his attitude now. I totally get it. You put up with some real freaking dipshits in this space. Is a ledger hackable offline? No, it's not hackable. They can hack it before you get it. That's why you want to buy it straight from Ledger themselves. Anyways, yeah, sorry guys, so heated today, but man, like I said, I am, and it has nothing to do with the charts. I'm not worried about the charts at all. The only way I'd ever get worried is if this dropped below here, which is not going to happen. But just people are idiots, man, idiots. Lumaguz, you know that Bad Boys song? You can change it a little bit. Bitcoin, what you gonna do? Mike Weber, sometimes a man has to vent. You got that right, brother. Is it true that Bitcoin was selling for $1, ETH selling for 3 cents the other night? I don't know about the Bitcoin, but I heard about the flash crash of Ethereum. I know Bitcoin did that. I don't know, on a Canada exchange, I think it was about 2 months ago. Better out than in. Eek. Sparky said, I work with idiots every day. I understand frustration went away. So anyways, yeah, this is like I said, I want to see this come down here. Here it comes. Come on down and give it a touch, baby. Rawhead said, I've been blocking bears forever and there's still more. They're just pissed off because they didn't catch it before it blew through the 6,000 because they were waiting on those lower lows. Is it okay to compare charts from the previous cycle? Is it just hype by a few YouTubers? I think people do that for something to talk about. I mean, you can look at it. I wouldn't put too much weight on it. I mean, you can look at the past cycles, but putting all the weight that them guys put on it, no. Michalis, Demetrio, who pissed you off, dude? Just everybody in this space is ridiculous. There's some, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's great people. I love the people in the Discord. There's great people, and I don't mind people that are bearish. It's when idiots that don't understand shit try to tell you you're wrong about something when they don't understand technical analysis. They don't understand shit about Bitcoin. They're just blabbing off at the mouth. Those are the people that piss me off. Can't stand them. Sparky said, I'm pissed off that I didn't know more about crypto when I got into it. So anyways, yeah, let's see what happens here. No, we don't have to come all the way down and touch this line. Last time we tested it was way back here at 6,600 when we had that, that freak drop that everybody said somebody dropped 5,000 Bitcoin or something, I think it was. You believe in a $1 million Bitcoin future? If yes, and when? I do believe it's possible. Maybe 10 years. That's just a guess, though. Sparky Boy said, no, don't keep calm. Keep venting. Yeah, I apologize, guys. Sometimes I guess I gotta get the shit out there. There's some idiots that I would love to meet in person. I hate to say that, but I would love it. Larcilla, do you still buy Bitcoin regardless of price? Yes, I do, because I believe in Bitcoin wholeheartedly and where it is headed. Say this bounce from here, would you be pissed off that you didn't buy any? Yeah, and then you probably will be pissed off. Why do you want BTC to go down today? I don't necessarily want it to go down. I wouldn't mind. I would like it to go touch that trend line though. But if you guys remember, I showed you this. This is the weekly. So if we close down here, it's not a big deal to me. As long as we don't close below this trend line. We close above this trend line, we can even come down below it next week as long as we close back up in here and moonshot. I really believe this is bullish as shit. If we break the top of this, gonna surprise all these bears. Not that Falcon coin. These YouTubers constantly push the price down because they scare the retail investors. I don't think they have that much influence, honestly, at all. Big money is way more powerful than little retail guys. The little retail guys, I believe, are selling because the big boys will do a little sell-off to scare everybody. When everybody starts getting bearish, calling for low lows, they'll do a little sell-off, bear trap. They'll start the sell-off, everybody gets scared and start selling it, and then they'll be buying it, you know, underneath, pushing it up, getting, you know, a shit ton more Bitcoin for the same price they just sold a little bit for. Because people are scared fools. Benji Barker, do you dollar cost average strategy? How do you take profits with this strategy? It all depends on what you're doing here. I believe in Bitcoin in the long term. Honestly, I may sell some here and there later on, years down the road. But I don't think there's going to be any need to sell it. Who wants the freaking fiat dollar except for to pay some bills that you have to pay or whatever? But the dollar is garbage. Why would you be? I don't know. I don't know. That's for a different time, I guess. Michaelis, I wish I had as many Bitcoins as many hats you have, dude. Nice hat as always. Thanks, man. Greg Jenkins, most are saying we're going down, so I would not be surprised we have a big green candle soon. Exactly. Yeah, it is what it is. People are nuts, man. Litecoin, same thing. Looking at the daily RSI, looks good. How's a 4-hour look? That looks good also. Look at the Bitcoin daily RSI. Yeah, if you remember, I said this would get us down to touch here if we hit that 96, 97 range. That would be another test of this bottom here. City Boy Sam, man, thanks for the tip, man. Much appreciated. Love the pissed off Savvy. Laugh out loud. You're the man. Yeah, if the stock market rises again, you know, the way people look at whales and Bitcoin, it's the same thing with the traditional stock market, guys. Right over here, I'd been talking about this for a while. If we closed up above this old resistance line with gold, that was a sign of the recession. I do believe that's happening. This is big money getting their money out of the stock market. They'll print more money, pump the stock market to get people put more real money in the stock market while they cash out and move their money to safer places, gold being one of them, and I believe Bitcoin is going to be another. I've been saying this all year, guys, that it's going to play out like gold. And I still truly believe that. But you get the people that can't think past their eyelids, and they don't understand that. I bought Bitcoin for 11,300, then looked at Kirby. It was a little stressed because of it, but I think he is wrong. Then looked at Kirby. What the hell would you look at Kirby for? Best channel on YouTube for Bitcoin and Litecoin. Thanks, Paul Bear. Stock's going down tomorrow. I do believe so, but they may fake pump it. I mean, you know, I guess it'll be damn interesting to watch what happens in traditional markets tomorrow. Especially the Dow. The Dow Industrial Average is what I like to watch. But yeah, that is my theory right there on what we're looking at. If you'll notice, I put this right around the end of December, 46,000, which plays out along with everything else, guys. There we go. Bam. Joshua James, truth, but he has 50,000 Bitcoin. If they would just relax and enjoy some hot Cheetos, they'd be more realistic about price. Yeah, man, people just get so freaking crazy about it. There's nothing to be crazy about, man. Pretty sure people that really understand Bitcoin and aren't in it just to make a quick buck know where Bitcoin's going. The people that are trading and selling, they're trying to make some quick cash. You know, the day traders and shit. More power to them, but you know, look at the day traders back when Bitcoin was $1 and $5, and then look at the guys that held. Who do you want to be? I mean, I trade. I don't trade huge amounts. I trade a small part of my portfolio. I'm 5 times leverage on Kraken. I don't play with more than I'm willing to lose when I'm trading. And when I win a trade, I use my profits and I buy more Bitcoin, and I keep the same trade amount in my trading account. Trading lets you accumulate more if you're good at it. I've seen more people and talked to more people that lost their asses trying to trade than I have people that actually made, you know, good money. I know people say it isn't true, but I believe it is true, especially in day trading. 90% of day traders will lose their ass, guaranteed. What do you see as the catalyst that will move BTC up? A safe haven for money. Yeah, I'm not saying you can't win some trading. I'm saying, you know, like I said, I like to do longer swing trades. I enjoy it. It's fun, but I don't day trade. I mean, I could if I wanted to have no life, sit and stare at the lines all day, I guess. That's another thing. I enjoy life. Exactly, Dan T. What do I think of the Tether drama? Just drama. That's exactly what I think. It's just more fun and drama. Shit to talk about for certain people to talk about. City Boy, my opinion, it needs to hold above 9,500 to seal the deal with store value. I don't know about 9,500, but as of right now in this daily, I think we need to hold above this 96.80 range or close above it. Stephen Hub, holders capture 60% of long-term $100,000 move. Traders win and lose, and will wish they held the stack. Yeah, exactly. Day traders, you know, they're average. They play with bigger accounts. I mean, if they're a real day trader, and their aim is 10% gains in a year. I mean, what the hell's that? We're in Bitcoin. We don't. Think we need to move back up to 10.8. Well, yeah, we're 10.8, 10.9, somewhere in there. But like I said, depending on where this candle closes, and honestly, how much time we got left on this 4 hour? So the end of the day, we got 2.5 hours. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a nice move up here. If not, settle down here and then go up from there. But I honestly think it's gonna play out more like this. We'll see. If I'm wrong, we break below 96, then we're headed towards the 8,600, or actually, 90 or the $9,000 range, somewhere in there maybe. But yeah, I think this white line is gonna hold. As I showed you guys, for those that watch the channel, here's where I got this line. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the likes, guys, and subscribe to the channel. I do daily updates every day. So also live streams once in a while like this. But yeah, this is we had resistance, broke through at that 6,500 range, which was in confluence with the important resistance in the bear market. Blew through that, came back down, tested it, and been up above it ever since. I think that was right here was our confirmation that the bear market was officially over. I know there's a couple guys with a decent amount of followers as saying that the bear market is, or the bull market is not confirmed. Whatever. Daily updates, daily. Ron Nance says, glad I turned on notifications. First time I caught a live stream. Yeah, guys, make sure you turn on the notifications. Also, real quick, if you haven't already, definitely join the Discord group. Awesome community, guys. There's people in there that trade, people that just want to talk crypto. There's people in it talk. There's lots and lots and lots and lots of valuable information in there. Awesome group of guys. I have a great group of moderators in there that really help people out. It's just a great place. Best crypto community in crypto for sure. Where did you come up with that white trend line? I just showed you. Right here. The yellow one, I came off of these 3 peaks here. These lines, guys, I've had drawn in here forever. For a long time. But yeah. I got it right off of the resistance here. Resistance. Blew through, became support. I believe that was the official change of the trend line. Tell the bears if they want cheap stock, buy penny stock. "24-hour crypto talk on the Discord." Yeah, man, there's always people in there. Christian, have you seen John McAfee's exchange or whatever come out yesterday? No, I haven't. I didn't even hear anything about it. I don't pay a whole lot of attention to the news. Like I said, I watch a few guys, not many. Crypto Zombies, one of the ones I only really watch anymore. Apparently, scammers developed the site for him. I don't know. That's what a mod told me in Discord. Possibly. I don't know anything about that. I don't like to speak on something I don't know about. What's up, Harry? How you doing, brother? So how many bears do I got in here? Put 1 if you're a bear, 2 if you're a bull. Just curious. See what I got in here. Like I said, I don't have anything against bears. It takes bears and bulls to make a market, man. It's just the way some people go about not even knowing what the hell they're talking about. There's some bears in here. Chris had an extreme drunk and drugged McAfee on his show. I did. I seen somebody talking about that and they posted it and I watched just a little bit of it. That had to be embarrassing. Got a nice mixture of people in here. Like I said, man, I ain't got nothing against bears. If everybody thought the same, a market wouldn't be a market. My opinion, we could dip to 85 and I'm still bullish. Ice Cream Man said Crypto TV needs to watch Savy. You could learn a lot. Which TradingView account plan do you have? I used to have a paid account. To be honest with you, I don't even have a paid account anymore. I made my charts. I saved the charts I wanted. I quit using all the indicators. Like I said, I don't use shit for indicators anymore except the volume, the RSI, and my EMAs, and the rest is just trend line, support, resistance, and Fibonacci. So I deleted it, and if you keep your charts, it lets you keep all the indicators that you had on there. So yeah, I just got rid of the paid account because I don't need it. What would you put your limit sell price at for 24 hours? If I would put it around the probably around the 9400, right in there. Actually a little low, probably 3987-ish, 3960, somewhere in there. But that's just me. Do your own research, man. Unless it dips down to 1,660, I have nothing to worry about. I feel ya. Zachary said, nice. Gonna start the free trial and grab a bunch of stuff. Heavy Insider. Craig, almost 10,000 subs. Thanks, man. Getting there. Make sure you share this. Share the videos, and if you guys are up and watch them in the morning, don't forget to like, man. That really helps get them out there. If you like, just leave a comment. Even if you leave a, I don't care what you say in the comment. What you had for breakfast, whatever. Helps channel out big time. Steve Hubbs said, I'm a bull, but I'm not expecting 46,000 by the end of the year. I'll be happy if it gets half that. Allows me to get more Bitcoin longer and a cheaper price. Michael Fleshbauer said, new to trading Bitcoin, but trading stocks for 2 years. Try to join the Discord. Every time I hit the button, nothing happens. Michael, I have an email in the description. If you email me later, I'll send you a direct link to the Discord. Maybe that'll help. Unless you don't have a Discord set up, you'll have to start a Discord account to get in there. But yeah, just hit me up in my email, and I will send you a link direct. I set off your echo. Hey Alexa, turn off the lights. Let's see if that worked for anybody. No problem, Michael. When placing the lines to a chart, a pattern like a triangle, do you go by the wicks or the body of the candle? It can turn into either bear flag or ascending broadening wedge. I use the wicks. I know a lot of people use the bodies. I do not. I use the wicks. How sure are you about your end of the year? Well, you need to do your own research. I've done mine, and I'm pretty confident in it. Like I said, I'm pretty damn confident in it. Sparky said she couldn't find it, but she answered you. Hey Alexa, what's the weather like outside? 7K is a reasonable long price, right? If you believe it's gonna go there, which you know, it's possible. Another one for the Elliott waivers. I'm not even gonna measure this out, but just to look at it, as this is a this is a B, and this one being a C would be something like the Bears will be happy, but I highly doubt it is, right? 1, 2, like I said, I'm not gonna count it out. 2, something like that. Maybe get down to the 8,000 range, possible. Highly unlikely, in my opinion. My opinion, we're going sideways until November and then break out. I don't think we can go sideways till November, not in this pattern. If you look at this pattern, if you look at this formation right here, the volume's declining. There's going to be a breakout, a big breakout. And I don't believe this is a triangle like people are saying. I believe it is a bull flag. My Alexa said you're 95% right for the end of the year. Is she answering me, Sparky? What's up, Edward Park? How you doing, brother? Bakkt September 23rd. 24K by Halloween. Definitely possible. Sean, hey Savy, how you doing, man? Thanks for all your analysis. I've been watching you now for a couple months from here in the UK, and it's great to see somebody with common sense. Keep up the great work. Thanks, brother. Much appreciated. She gave you the weather forecast? Awesome. Harry, so we are getting squeezed into the end of the triangle where the top of the bull flag meets the thick white line. You think we will break out then or continue up the white trend line for longer? If we break the top of this bull flag, like I said, I believe we're going to come up. It'll pop up, came back down, retest the top of the bull flag, and go on from there. But worst case scenario, we break the white line and come down to either the 86 or $7,400 area. So that is possible, but I do think this line is going to hold here. But keep an eye. If it breaks from here, then you know we're probably most likely. I have some other targets in there just off of trend lines. So right there it is. If we break this, white trend line, we're probably coming down to $9,000 to $8,600 range. And then worst case scenario down in here. But like I said, I'd highly doubt it. But I could be wrong. I cannot see into the future, but I just tell you guys what my opinion is and what I'm seeing with the market. I'm going to do a measured move off this real quick. First, take it off this one. This one would be the same from the breakdown. So 96.50 or so is the measured move of this breakdown. We'll see what happens. How much lower do you think we're going today? We could stop here and go up, but I have my target down here at 96, around the 96.80 range, somewhere in there. My targets aren't exact by the number, guys. They're just placed there to give a rough idea. They should be pretty close. Again, it's just a rough idea. Let's see. For those that didn't see that, that's my Elliott wave count and how we could get there. It would be another version of exactly what happened in 2007. For those that don't think it can happen. John, I've learned a lot about charting from you, man. Thanks, man. Derek, quick wick or sustained consolidation at lower levels? In my opinion, there'll be quick wicks because there's all the people that are waiting for those, you know, the 8,500 and so I'm imagining there's gonna be a lot of buys down there. But I think too many people are waiting for that, so I don't think it's gonna happen. Sparky said, oh my god, I asked her how Bitcoin's doing and she told me the current price and the percentage down over the last 24 hours. Yeah, I have the Google Home, and it does the same thing. I don't know if you can ask her, but you can ask altcoins too. Christian said, look at that moonshot, right? Just the daddy of this version over here. Everything measured out the same. Jessica Martins, hey, do you really think we don't go to the 8K range? We don't have to, like people think. We definitely don't have to. Any thoughts about Cardano? A lot of FOMO news out there. I don't pay attention to all that news crap. All it is 90% of the time they're pumping some shit so they can sell it to the people that are FOMOing in, and they can buy Bitcoin with their profits. Mr. Magic, you show 46K, which means bull cycle only lasted 1 year. That's what I mean. People don't pay attention. Pay attention. What I've been saying is it's going to play out like gold. That's just the first phase. Boom, went up there. We're going to pass gold. So next year, I'm calling for 2020 or 2021, a 6-digit Bitcoin. This doesn't mean it's the end of this is just the end of the year target. This is the end of the year target. Not, I don't mean to sound like an ass, but I get asked this all the freaking time. This is the end of the year target, not end of the bull market target. It's going much higher. Or 53, setting up recurring weekly buys of Bitcoin and Litecoin is a great way to preserve your wealth. Same with weekly and month purchases of gold and silver. A win for economic liberty. Good luck, Patriot. Nice. Park and ride. What do you think about the weekly bearish cross? Are you talking about Bitcoin? What weekly bearish cross? I see no weekly bearish cross. None. Zero zilch. Litecoin looks exactly like a pattern it did pre-post halving of 2015. If people wait for the 8K level, they might get a shock and it might go the other way, meaning they cannot buy anymore. Just buy now when it's low and hold. Or FOMO in after it goes back over 11 grand. Jimmy J said maybe if the space irritates you so much, maybe you should leave it to calmer hands. No, man, it's not the space. It's just the idiots in the space. And if you don't like my attitude about it, I mean, you don't have to watch my channel. There's no reason to watch it if you get offended by me. Ravi P, I like you because you're the only one who has correctly called Bitcoin prices for the last 6 to 8 months. And I'm the only one that hasn't changed my mind daily. Yeah, Jimmy J, I wasn't being rude to you. Like I said, there's there's just some idiots in the space that think they know shit, and most of them probably don't have a quarter of a freaking Bitcoin, or maybe not even a Litecoin, and they act like they know what the hell's going on, and they probably haven't even been in the space a year. They just shoot shit at the mouth, and them are the people I'm sick of. Like, fuck, go pay Kirby and get in his group or something. They probably don't even have enough money to pay for his scam. I see some channels predicting a quarter Bitcoin versus BTC long term. Do you mean Litecoin? I see it like maybe 1/8 because there's 4 times as many and it would be worth a quarter. So I see it as 1/8. That's how I looked at it. Joshua James said, can't wait to watch non-sayers eat a crow. Clickbait YouTubers, yeah. Like I said, there'll be a $200 move down, and it'll say Bitcoin crashes or Bitcoin broke resistant or support, and then $200 up the next day. They do the same shit all over again. It's ridiculous, man. You know, some of mine might sound crazy. I mean, big move coming or whatever, but it's really what I see and what I'm talking about. I still believe there's a huge freaking move coming. As soon as that bull flag breaks, it's gonna be a big ass move. Yeah. Can you imagine buying Litecoin between 60 and 120 for until the end of 2020, then 50-fold more and more 2021, similar to the 90-fold move in 2017? Definitely. When a new move hits the news, it's too late for action. Yep. Ravi P, most YouTubers are short and hence they want it to go down and they're very bearish. Well, if you remember, most YouTubers were saying we wouldn't get through 6,000, so they missed that. They missed out on a lot of money when I was telling everybody that I thought we were going to blow through it. And I had bought at the very bottom when I first made my videos in December. You can go back and check them. Jimmy J said, I'm an owner operator, truck driver, 24 years, and we seriously have a lot of the same BS out there. The world is a mess. Yeah, I run a company, and I also own another company. The one I own doesn't take as much people-to-people stuff, but the one I run does. And so, yeah, I deal with a lot of crazy people daily. You know, I work full-time. I try to put this stuff out, keep it free for you guys, so there's some kind of, you know, decent information out there for you. Dr. Rob, yo, Savvy, do you end your streams when you hear your wife pull in the garage? Or when I hear her close the front door, I usually do. This one, she's probably not going to be home when I quit this one. I'm going to be done with this one probably in another 10 minutes or so. Mr. Magic said, most of the time, one entity, as they say, causes a big pump to justify a pattern like this bull flag. Most of the time, one entity, as they say, causes a big pump to justify a pattern like this bull flag. If you guys know anything about Wyckoff theory, this bull flag is what they call reaccumulation zone. And what that means, I just give you a quick analogy. It's not going to be in depth, but the smart money was buying down here, right? So they sold off a little at the top up here, get people scared. They'll buy this run. They'll sell up here a little bit, get people scared. They'll buy this one. They're reaccumulating. They're getting more Bitcoin for the next run. That's what a reaccumulation zone is. Can you tell us your planned orders? Yeah, I'll tell in the disc group when I'm doing a trade. I'm not trading in here. I'm actually stuck in a trade, a bad trade. I got in it like, I think it was 11.3 or something, 11.7 maybe even. I think it was 11.3. It's still posted in Discord. I'm still in it though. I play 5 times leverage, so not worried about it. But I'm definitely doing some more orders when we break this flag and we come back down to retest it. I will be placing some big longs. But like I said, I hold my Bitcoin and Litecoin, so I'm not worried about not getting in on the moves. I'm already in. Any ideas what that will be? Peak of the next bubble price? 6 digits. You talking about this one? If this bull run lasts a couple years? If you guys haven't seen it, let me show you real quick. If you're new here, you probably haven't seen it. But we had been following this. We've been following this chart that since way back here in January, and called all the way up. I said it was happening, nobody believed it. Everybody was talking shit, whatever. Typical YouTube haters, or just haters in general when they lose their ass. But anyways, here's the RSI on the weekly. You see these 2 trend lines I have drawn in here. This is 2013 bull run, followed by the bear market. 2 touches of resistance on this trend line before starting the bull market, breaking through. This is 2017 bull market, followed by the bear market. 2 touches of resistance before breaking through. If you'll notice right here, these 2 patterns, let me change that so you can see it, are looking a hell of a lot alike. I do believe we'll be coming up from here, as I do believe this is a falling wedge. Now let's go in. I'll show you the monthly RSI. Like I said, we've been following this since January on this channel. We've had all this drawn out. Right here is, I have these 2 arcs drawn here. This is 2013 bull market, followed by the bear market. 4 arrows representing new lows in the RSI before starting the next bull market. 2017 bull market, followed by the bear market. 4 arrows representing new lows in the RSI before starting this bull market. So yeah, that's it. Just more to show why I'm believing what I'm believing. I may make an in-depth video at some point where I really dig into the gold chart, because I have done it. It just would be a long video. But at some point I may do that and just post the video up. Let people check it out, the full analysis of it. Well done. Just hold by Christmas. A lot of coins will be hired. Does it there every year? You can make small profit on the coins you don't want. What's the current price of Bitcoin? It is $99.88 or $99.79. Danny T says 200,000, 250,000 for the next bull market top. It could be. I definitely think 6 digits. I guess we'll have to wait and see how it's reacting. Ravi P says, I feel most people will sell before it takes off, and then we'll buy back after it gains 100%. Yeah, that's what helps create a bull market. These people are selling here waiting for lower lows, and when it breaks up, then they have to buy in higher, and they're FOMOing in because they missed out, you know, waiting for something that didn't happen. Just like back here, look, once it broke through that 6,000 range, it never looked back. It never came back. People say market will always come back to get you. It didn't come back to get anybody, and it ain't coming back to there. Mrs. Gonzalez, oh yeah, very bullish. That's why Bitcoin is nosediving right now. That's what I mean. Mrs. Gonzalez has no fucking clue what they're talking about at all. No fucking clue, man. If the price of 1 Bitcoin at the end of 2019 is so high and people not associated with crypto will be shocked, then what will be the reaction of people at the end of the bull market? That won't be the end of the bull market. The end of the bull market will be in 6 digits, in my opinion. Look for the 20 WMA to provide support. Below 9,000 range. It did repeatedly in the last bull run. I get what you're saying, but there's a lot going on. I mean, in the stocks and everything else, you guys got to pay attention to that stuff. Joshua James, thanks for the live stream as always. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. James, no, I've never heard of Glint. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Steve, but I don't. That's just another one of them things that people think something has to keep happening over and over, and it gets people wrecked waiting on it. In my opinion. And yeah, it could touch the 20, but it could touch it after this move when it corrects up here. You know, it's doesn't have to do it right here. This is a hell of a lot bigger move than all these little moves have been before. I mean, this is the beginning of a huge bull run, in my opinion. Huge. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. I hope you all have a great night. I will be doing an update in the morning. If you are doing your own charts, draw this in on the weekly and see what happens at the weekly close. And get all this drawn in there and keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on the, you know, the 9650 range, 9700 range. If we do drop below that, you know, we could be looking at lower lows. If we get a nice bounce there and then we break through this trend line, which depending on where we get to it, you know, could be around the 10,150 to 10,300 range. We break through that. This is the major area right here, 10,480 area. If we break through that, I think all is looking good. So, but anyway, thanks a lot for stopping by, guys. Don't forget to smash the likes before you leave. Leave your comments on my videos in the morning. Smash the likes right when you watch them. It helps get the videos out there. Also, don't forget to check out the affiliate links below the video in the description box. Those really help the channel. It helps me keep things free. There's some exchange links in there. There's some the Brave browser link. There's Ledger link. There's all kinds of good stuff in there. You can get some free crypto, get free bonuses for signing up with the exchanges if you want to try the exchanges and do leverage trading. Although that's very dangerous. If you don't know how to trade, I suggest you start with a fake account like on eToro or something. But anyways, love you guys. I will see you in the morning. I am out of here. Take it easy. Have a good night.